Jungkook was a strong person from the beginning, but Taehyung made him weak, but Taehyung himself don't like it. He wants to see Jungkook carefree, but he can't even let him go away from himself too. Now they have their son and they named him Kim Taeguk. Taehyung was a cold and villain person in the beginning. He didn't get obsessed with anyone before, neither in love with anyone. He had been putting a solid wall around his heart and became ruthless, but one day, he saw Jungkook and his ruthless wall broke. But Jungkook need to pay cost for this because now, Taehyung became obsessed with him. One night, Kim Taeguk was sleeping in his baby cattle and Jungkook is sleeping in bed. He wasn't tired but feeling bored. Taehyung came out from bathroom after shower. He is shirtless but Jungkook didn't look at him. Taehyung, I'm going to London for a business works tomorrow. Jungkook heard it but he didn't say anything, neither open his eyes. Taehyung, you'll be tired with Taeguk alone, so I told your friend to come here tomorrow and I'll be back in a week. But still Jungkook didn't say anything. Taehyung joined him in bed and back hugged him tightly. Taehyung, I'll miss you. With that he kissed Jungkook's nape and fell asleep. Jungkook turned towards Taehyung and saw his sleeping face. Jungkook thinking, I wish I had never met you. But Jungkook didn't say it loud and fell asleep while looking at Taehyung's sleeping face. Next day, Jungkook wake up late and find out that Taehyung is already gone for London. He sighed and get up from bed. But when he went to baby cattle, he didn't find Taeguk there. He get panicked. Jungkook, where is my son? Then he heard an old lady's voice from outside. Lady, master, young master is with me. You were sleeping so Mr. Kim told me to take care of young master. Jungkook, and he take Taeguk in his arm for some time then go to washroom for fresh up. That day, Jungkook and Jimin both enjoyed with Taeguk. Just like this 2 days passed and Jungkook enjoyed these 2 days but somehow he's feeling empty in the corner of his heart. And third day, Jimin insists Jungkook to go on shopping and unexpectedly, guards also didn't stop Jungkook. But nature has a law, that where villain exists there hero exists too. Jimin and Jungkook were roaming but suddenly Jungkook get bumped into a handsome young CEO. Taeguk is with Jimin. Jungkook, I'm sorry. With that Jungkook bowed that man his apology and go from there but that man's eyes filled with interest after seeing Jungkook. Man, excuse me. Jungkook turned towards that man. Man, you drop this. And that man gave Jungkook his valet and Jungkook take that. Jungkook, thanks. Man, it's okay. By the way, myself Kong Sehum and you are cute but you'll look more cute if you smile. Jungkook listened this and nodded politely. Sehum, hope we meet again. And they went in their own way. After 2 days, Taehyung came home back. He immediately run to his bedroom and hugged Jungkook tightly. He missed Jungkook and his son so much. Taehyung, I missed you. Jungkook didn't hug Taehyung but also didn't push him away from himself. Jungkook, welcome home. Don't know why but Jungkook wanted to said these words badly and Taehyung smiled after hearing this. Just like this, some other day also passed. After a year, now Taeguk is 1.5 years old and he is a spoiled child by Taehyung. Many things has changed right now. Taehyung became more soft for Jungkook. Although he is still obsessed with Jungkook but he is trying to be less cold for Jungkook. Jungkook noticing it and somehow he is little satisfied with this. Taehyung also didn't force him after their wedding night but still he is dominant Jungkook sometimes. Like right now, Jungkook is in kitchen and making something for himself then suddenly Taehyung came and hugged him from back. Jungkook is used to it so he didn't flinch but neither replied to his hug too. Taehyung, I'm hungry too. Can you cook something for me too? Jungkook, yes. And Jungkook didn't say more. He don't have any problem to cook food for Taehyung. Taehyung smiled at this and kissed his nape and then went to his son Taeguk. Things are improving a little, but good things always need difficult tasks to be done. After some months, Taehyung get reported by the national agency against his company and all proofs are against him. This news spread like a fire and soon his company's stocks start downfalling. Taehyung knows who's the person behind this. It's his in-laws Mr. and Mrs. Jaeon. Taehyung fired them next day after marrying Jungkook because his goal was completed, but because of this, Jaeon couple feels disrespect and anger. That time, they decided to take revenge from Taehyung. They start collecting evidence against Taehyung. Although some evidence are fake, but still it's against him. And after some months of case, Taehyung lost his company, his home, his cars and his everything. Now Taehyung is an ordinary person as like another, and Mr. and Mrs. Jaeon are satisfied now. After some months, now Taehyung, Jungkook and their son, all are living in Namjoon's house where Jungkook used to live before. Namjoon and Jin knows about that case and the result. They felt bad for them. But they are a happy, lovely and carefree couple. Taehyung also get comfortable with them easily. Now Jungkook start his own taekwondo class for little children. Although there weren't more students, but every student likes Jungkook and his teaching who's there. And there was a little junior too who likes Jungkook's skills and his nature both. It's Kang Mayhul, Kang Sehum's younger brother. And that time Sehum met Jungkook again after a year because he has responsibility to drop Mayhul to class and pick him up after class. But now, he also fall for Jungkook's kind and soft nature. Other side, Taehyung is also finding a suitable job for himself because he don't want Jungkook to take all burden alone, but everyone rejecting him. Every businessman knows that Taehyung was a powerful businessman and they were jealous of this. They wanted to take him down and now they are happy to see Taehyung bankrupt. Although J-Hope offered Taehyung to work in his company, but J-Hope's business is too small to reach Taehyung's standard, so Taehyung rejected him. But now, Yoon Hee-suk is the only option for Taehyung. He need job to take care of his wife and son, so he decided to talk to J-Hope and J-Hope also agreed. Actually J-Hope knows about Taehyung's talent and he don't want to waste it on others. Jimin take care of Taeguk during Taekook's work time. And they both are chill person together. In evening, Jungkook was so tired, so Taehyung is taking care of Taeguk. Taeguk is brilliant child from the beginning. He can sense the situation and don't make it difficult for his both parents. He fell asleep in his mini bed and Taehyung returned to Jungkook. He saw that Jungkook is sleeping peacefully in dim light. A smile formed on Taehyung's lips. He also joined Jungkook in bed and kissed his forehead and embraced him and embraced protectively. But he always wanted to ask one thing. Taehyung thinking, you have chance now, then why didn't you run away from me? Although this life is difficult for them, but somehow Taehyung is enjoying this, no rich standard, life. There isn't any fam, no camera, neither any rich standard nor any rich people around him, but still he is happy with his little family. He is happy just because his husband and son are with him. He also knows that he'll be happy anywhere anytime, but with his husband and son, he knows it very well. Taehyung thinking, it feels like I came to my teen struggle days, but I'm not alone right now. I have my family, my husband and our son. Taehyung again kissed Jungkook's hair and fell asleep. In midnight, Taehyung is dreaming about his childhood. He saw himself in his 5-year-old body and he is with his parents. They all are looking like a happy family. Little Taehyung looking happy with his family. Then scene shift, now little Taehyung's dad lost his money in Jua. Then his home, and at last he lost his job too. Taehyung saw that his dad is very depressed. He sat drinking alcohol in frustration, and with the time, their happy family turned into chaos. Little Taehyung's dad start beating his wife in frustration. He saw this all but couldn't do anything. He is just crying and seeing his mother got beaten by his dad. He cried a lot but can't do anything. Then one day, his dad was so drunk and frustrated that he kept beating his mother till 2 hours and Taehyung can't do anything. And next day, he saw his mom is motionless in front of him and police taking his dad away from him. His dad is also crying in guilt but little Taehyung didn't feel any kindness towards his dad. That day Taehyung lost his last emotion and he became emotionless, he became ruthless. Taehyung feels like everything is turning into ashes and he is falling into darkness. Taehyung, Mom, don't leave me, please don't leave me. Taehyung is crying in darkness alone. Everyone is looking at him in pitiful way but none of them helping him. He can feels that darkness covering his heart too but suddenly he feels a light. He heard someone calling his name from above and trying to grab his dark hand with his light hands. Jungkook. Taehyung, what happened? Wake up. Taehyung opened his eyes with jerk. He is sweating all over but he saw Jungkook in front of him, who's looking worried for him. He immediately hugged Jungkook tightly but Jungkook didn't hug him back but also didn't push him. After a long silence hug. Jungkook, are you okay now? Taehyung, yes. But Taehyung is still hugging him. He is calm now but he is not satisfied in his heart. Taehyung, you have chance to escape from me then why didn't you go away from me like you always wanted? Jungkook became silent at this for some times but he replied. Jungkook, my son can't live without you and I can't live without my son. Taehyung smiled at this but in reality, he still can't let Jungkook go away from him because he is still a villain and psycho for him. Next day, Jungkook is teaching taekwondo to children and Sehum is looking at him from the distance. After class, Sehum, cute teacher, it's for you. And he passed a fresh energy juice towards Jungkook. Jungkook, no thanks. I don't need it. Sehum, come on, you need energy to teach them your special moves. Jungkook, no, I mean I have my own energy drink. I don't need extra. Yeah, everyday Taehyung made energy drink for Jungkook and packed them. Sehum, oh, okay, never mind. By the way, are you free tonight? Jungkook looked at Sehum with odd gaze but Sehum correct himself. Sehum, I mean, you are teaching my little brother and he likes you so much so he wanted to treat you dinner in our home. Jungkook looked at Mayhul who's playing with friends. Jungkook smiled at this. Jungkook, thanks Mr. Kong. Mayhul is good and obedient boy. I appreciate his offer but I'm not free. My son can't sleep without me. And Sehum get shocked at this. Sehum, are you married? Jungkook became silent at this for some times but he said. Jungkook, yes. Sehum, oh, okay, you go. And Jungkook went from there. Actually Jungkook has chance to run away from Taehyung. He also decided it but somehow he couldn't step further from Taehyung. Jungkook thinking, I'm not a selfish person. I can't leave him in his critical situation now. Jungkook sighed and went to his son and husband. Other side. Sehum thinking, you are married but you don't seem happy. Sehum calls his PA. PA, what happened sir? Sehum, can you find information about a person named Kim Jae-on Jungkook? PA, okay sir. So this is Kong Sehum, a respected young famous CEO. He is a kind and nice man. He is more famous for his kindness, carefree and helping nature. He also charity donate to university and hospital. He is also handsome so everybody likes him and they all think he is the hero for this society. After some days, Sehum find out about Jungkook's profile that he is adopted son of Mr. and Mrs. Jaeon and they sold him for some money and the infamous Kim Taehyung is his husband who's bankrupt right now. Jungkook has passion for Taekwondo. He also find out that Taehyung is forcing Jungkook to live with him. He read this all and rage raised for Taehyung more. Next day, after class, Jungkook is walking with Sehum because Sehum insists him. Sehum, you love your son so much, right? Jungkook, why are you asking this? But Sehum didn't hesitate and said directly. Sehum, I know you are not happy in this marriage. I also know that your husband forcing you to stay with him and you love your son more than anything else. I also know that your adoptive parents sold you for some money. Your life is miserable. Jungkook gets shocked at this. He looked at Sehum with questioning eyes. Sehum, listen, cute teacher. I don't know if your heart has any love emotion anymore or not, but if yes, then I want that for me. I promise I'll never let you go through this path again and I'll help you to fulfill your passion. Jungkook understands Sehum's words' meanings. Jungkook, do you like me? Sehum, more than that. I'm in love with you. If you give me permission, then I'll drag you from that hell. I'm not saying you to answer me right now, but please don't take long time to answer my confession. I can fight for you. With that he patted Jungkook's cheek with small smile on his face. Sehum, I'll always be with you and your son. With that he left that place after a promising smile. Jungkook stand there like he is confused to take any decision. Of course he wants to escape from this hell life, but he is afraid to losing someone. Jungkook came home with lost mind and his first view was his son and Taehyung. Taehyung is playing with Taeguk and Taeguk is giggling happily. Taehyung became totally different person whenever he is with Taeguk. This time, he looks like an innocent soul. Jungkook is standing at door and looking this all. Taeguk, Mama, Mama. Taeguk said with broken voice. Jungkook immediately came and take him in his arm. Jungkook, I missed you, my baby. Taehyung looked this all with quite expression. Taehyung, let's go, I ordered dinner. Let's eat together. Jungkook, and they went towards dining table.